Then folks, welcome back. Once again, I am your host Sami Nami, and welcome to Overwatch 2. We are going to be starting here on Nepal with the Shrine. Sorry, we're adjusting from going to Rocket League to Overwatch, so things are moving quite fast. I am the only one here in the booth tonight, so this is a one-man stream and army. But tonight's match is going to be Stevenson University versus Russell Sage College. We're going to see how this goes. Both sides are ready to rock and roll. We're going to be seeing over on the side of Stevenson here, they're going to be working a bit of a brawl here with the Bastion. I like the change. It's interesting. It's different. It's unique. Over on the side of Sage, excuse me. Goodness gracious. So many colleges to remember. Now going to be seeing here that it's going to be a dive. So let's see how both sides are going to be playing this. Stevenson does have the teleportation, so they get to move fast on in there, and we're about to see an encounter right onto the point. We're going to be seeing Cynic here taking the lead for the side of Stevenson. The immediate Shuzu, I believe it's called, used by Kiriko. Neon is the first to fall here on the side of Stevenson. The dive is getting some effect, however, they are being very, very overpressured here. But now we're going to be seeing that with that damage, Stevenson's going to be one. Hold on, Sam corrected. It's going to be Cynic here, getting the double kill against Sage. That's going to be great value as Wisner secures the third. This is just what they're looking for, and they clean up shop as they take control of the point. That's going to be Stevenson starting it out here on Shrine. We're going to have to see if it's going to be Sage making some swaps or not. It seems they're just going to be regrouping at the moment. Let's get an eyes view from the side of Fisto here. The Reaper, the DPS player from the side of Sage. And I do like that skin. My word, what is that skin? Chupacabra. Not quite. But it seems spirit-like. We're going to be seeing them make a push on into here. Who's going to be leading the charge? Why, it's going to be Sosh, after all. I believe that's his name. I am getting used to that thing saying them. Well, you gotta watch out, Bastion's right in front of your face! And Neon falls once more, but the wall is up. So Stevenson has a bit of a defensive to work around here. High Noon's been activated by Avocado Juice, as well as Coalescence. Tiramisu not able to live through it, despite just the mid amount of damage here that we are seeing. Rinzer doing his best to play around and stall out this point. And Stevenson's either going to have to get some picks or back up for a regroup. Neon able to utilize that grenade that Bastion's now equipped with instead of a self-heal to just push himself away. I like the movement there. It is great value if you're able to use it properly. We are seeing that we're sticking to the sim. It's a very interesting call, but I like it. I'm all for it. It's going to see how they get the value from it. Sim is a very, very powerful character in Overwatch 2, believe it or not. And we are seeing the dive come on out. There is the Graviton, as Neon's actually able to get a double kill clean up. Cynic getting the triple they were looking for. And now it's going to be Sage in trouble. I mean, dire trouble here. They don't even have anyone to stall it out. As it's going to be really that... Oh, I'm so sorry, Hobo, but I'm forgetting your agent's name. It's Kiriko. It's the newest agent, or hero, I should say, to the game. And now it's going to be up to Sage to, again, get this retake of the point. It's 75% in counting, so it's going to really be a close one here. The ult economy is in favor of Sage, and they are already in there. It is Neon with the immediate elimination, assisted by Cynic. And the Reaper does take out Cynic, but Neon's able to get the trade up as well as Rinzer. Wisner able to get a double kill. He's really carrying the team on his back with this damage. It's too much for Sage to handle. And with that, I'm not sure Stevenson... No, that's even Sage, sorry. Sage did make it. Sage was able to make it in time thanks to the Winston. And they're coming back in full force. This Primal getting the greatest value ever out of it. But that's going to be one player down. That's your Kiriko. That's going to hurt. And watch out, Farah's next. Are we going to see just a complete ace from Wisner? Possibly. Make that most definitely with the way this is going. My word, Wisner, he's in a microwave. I understand, not everyone likes to watch just a beam laser go into people, but that was literally all of Sage having fallen to the Symmetra. What value we found there. Oh goodness, you better get yourself checked because you just took all of those microwaves. Now we're going to see if, and we do see that it's going to happen, a change up in the comp from the side of Sage. Sage College here going to be playing with a Pharah as well as a Junkrat. I'm not sure what the plan around this is, especially since you're using a Lucio and a BAP. Might switch over to the Kiriko with the initial speed boost, and they do just that. So that is exactly what's going to be happening here. But watch out, there's a TP setting up right towards the point here. Check it out, Stevenson's already set up, while you see that everyone on the side of Sage College is playing the high ground. So now they're going to have to try to get around here and get onto this point here. Uh-oh, look out. We do see Avocado Juice able to get a kill from behind here, finding the value they're looking for, but in trouble against the Lucio of the side of Stevenson here. But will it be enough? Because right now, it's not just going to be that you're going to have to take out. They do take out Neon. However, Stevenson has capped the point. But it seems fine by Sage. Sage now cleaning up shop and immediately switching the point back over into their control for the first time. So now Stevenson looks like they're going to be making some swaps. They swap over to the Soldier and they look to be playing high ground. Let's check in on the Pharah here, Avocado Juice, who's going to be making these callouts for the team as they rotate in order to prepare for it. There is Barrage Online. That is the only ult available. Not in the spot to use it quite yet, but they've been spotted and now they've activated it. They get traded just in time. But Sage is taking advantage of this chaos and the damage that was dealt and killing what's left of Stevenson. Stevenson's going to have to regroup here for their next fight. A successful defensive hold with just one ult. Just one ult needed to be used there. Tactical gameplay. Let's take it from the eyes of our heroes here on the side of Stevenson. They're going to be trying to play around the team, but it seems they're just waiting for one another, especially against Avocado Juice. That's going to be dastardly to try to push into that. So let's see how Sage healers react and stay around their team and make these callouts here. We do see Window is coming on up, but not quite there yet as they make their way towards point. Tiramisu is the first to fall, followed by Rinzer. Cynic able to get the trade. Tire goes on out, but I believe it's a great waste. Sure, they may get Neon here, but I think that was a bit of overkill because now you only got Grav. I say you only got Grav, but you also have Window to work with thanks to Chimera. So that's going to be at the advantage of Sage there, while Stevenson, majority of them are on 70 towards their ult. And they're going to need to find some picks here. This grab is going to stall out Stevenson if they're able to catch him in time. They're going for the grab. They do get the grab off. It's on to Neon. Can they make the pick? Not quite. There's only about 4 seconds left to touch. Will anyone from the side of Stevenson touch? No, they will not. They just aren't there in time for it. So they're going to be playing for map number 3 here in this first match. Or I should say round 3, excuse me. It's just so many games to handle on my own. Just saying. We are here at Sanctum. Sanctum is going to be greatly utilized for this pit here. This pit is an environmental death trap. You could get hooked, you could get booped, you can just get charged in. I don't care what. You gotta watch out for it. If you misstep, it's a long way back from the spawn doors. With this, both sides ready to go with a brawl. However, Sage is not going to switch up their composition. However, we do see that Wisner has opted for the Cassidy. So maybe they're going to try to go for quicker shots and more accurate rather than the projectiles that Soldier was using. The bush comes out from the Pharah, but it's not able to get anyone. And we are seeing a kind of bridge fight here on the right side. They're trying to build up energy on the side of Stevenson. Same story for the side of Sage. As we see, watch out. Neon's just letting the Gatling gun run and finding value with it. I mean, look at that. There goes Fisto. And you might lose your Zarya next. Oh, stand corrected. You lose the Lucio. That flashbang doing all the damage. And we're just going to see like a brawl coming on out here. But the double boop was too much. Oh no, Stevenson, you gotta watch out for Avocado Juice, who already, again, has an ult online. Are you kidding me? That's Barrage ready to go. So you gotta watch out. We know how Avocado Juice already plays because he likes to play right in front or behind of Stevenson, where the opportunity presents itself. As long as they aren't looking at him, he'll take full advantage like this. Oh, you missed the Cassidy, and that's going to cost you. You do get the trade-off. So let's see if Fisto can make more value for you. Not quite, as Wisner's gained the trade, but they're able to take out Rinzer. Now Hobo falls. It's an even fight across the board. Both sides even with healers, tanks, and DPS. The grab coming on out. But what's this? It's not what they were looking for. They may be sewing it out, but that is definitely a waste of a grab there for the side of Sage. So things are going to be looking a bit dangerous for them, given that they're going to have to fight against a Coalescence and a High New on the side of Stevenson. They do switch Hobo over to the Mercy to go for that pocket, I believe, and we're probably going to be seeing a tire coming on out here. Definitely the pocket, as you can see right there. They're playing from the windows. Let's take it a look from Chimera, who has window online, and Avocado finding the first pick. Definitely going to be activating this window here if it's the push. Oh my word, Neon able to get the initial pick. High Noon's been activated as well, securing the kill onto the Zarya, and it's enough to still hold the point, but they're going to have to take out Avocado here. They do just that with the skin of their teeth. Oh, hook, line, and sinker. The Junkrat Fisto getting a double kill there for the side of Sage. They retake the point, but Stevenson was able to get quite a bit of percentage off of it. So let's see how Stevenson make this push here and how Sage is going to be reacting, because there's tire available as well as the window, and they're coming up on Val as well as Barrage. As long as they keep spamming, it's going to be working for them. Neon gets taken out, so that's going to be one deficit on your side if you're a Stevenson fan. Need to find some sort of value, not finding it there, as most of Stevenson is getting cleaned on up. Oh my word, it's going to be all ult economy in favor of Sage here. Stevenson's practically equal by ultimates ready, but oh no, down another man, 20 seconds left, and things are looking dire here because they're just going to use all their ults against them to make sure they cannot make this push towards the point. Stevenson's going to have to find the value first, probably going to have Neon ult this. There's about 8 seconds left. We are going to be seeing the grab coming on out. It's going to be met with a return on grab here. Possibly? No, it's not. Neon's actually getting the value they're looking for. That nade goes on out, finds no one, but the kills are already there. Stevenson caps it in this overtime here. If they lose this next fight, it's game over, and we will go on to the next map here. So it was very, very smart that only one ult was taken out of Russell Sage. So Russell Sage has so much to work with here as they make their rotations around. Let's check in on the sneaky Junkrat. It's Fisto. Tire ready and available. Probably going to go right from underneath, but we do see that Barrage is coming on out from the Bastion, not able to find anyone, unfortunate for them. However, Avocado finds the value they're looking for. Grab come on out, it's big, and Stevenson has C9 the point. Oh, you hate to see it. In any case, that grab was going to get those triple kills right there because they were not ready for it. Here we are, Avocado Juice with the play of the game. Check it out. What I would say is really the most crucial play here that won Sage the game was that double boop there. Even Avocado had no idea if he was going to get the value he was looking for, but he found it. So that's going to give Stevenson the deficit, Sage the advantage in this best of 5 series. Going into this next one here, we're going to be seeing a Hollywood. So this is actually, just a little note for you people, we are looking actually at a map pool here. We don't actually get to choose maps anymore, but we do get to choose sides. It's new into the ECAC. Not sure why they're doing this year, but no one gets to complain about it. And you know what? That's fine by me. So we are going to be seeing here attackers, defenders. It's going to be Stevenson on the defense to start. Let me give you a tour of the map. For those of you not familiar with the Overwatch map, this is a hybrid map where you first have to capture this point here by taking 3 ticks, which is just a percentage as you gain. Every 33% is a tick. Once you get all 3, then you're able to start beginning to escort that vehicle right there through the map to the end, just past that movie building there, the theater I should say. And we're going to be seeing a mostly brawly comp once again. However, Avocado has immediately opted for the Cassidy. Interesting.
Yes. Last night around dinner time.
So it's going to see if that's going to play to May, because honestly, your Pharah was beautiful. It got the value it was looking for and just kept delivering. So now Stevenson working with practically the same comp as we saw in the poll. There's advantage to this. Just going to have to see what kind of advantage it will be taken here, because it's going to be a lot of a spammy kind of brawly comp here, where you got to stay grouped for the healers on the side of Stevenson. As for the side of Sage, you're more about poke, building ults, and then playing with combos. Shots coming on out here. They're going for some spam here, but Stevenson's not one to be taken lightly. They have the high ground, as they decide to give it up there, surprisingly. First bubble gets used there, and it's going to actually hold Sage at bay, surprisingly. That grenade not finding the value they're looking for, but the Hanzo is very injured. Avocado having to back out and able to do so successfully. Let's take eyes from Wisner, the DPS on the side of the Mustangs here, playing the soldier, and Tiramisu is the first one to fall. All the damage coming on out, but not able to find what they're looking for, as Avocado is just tearing up shop. I mean, look at this man. Doing the damage and everything else. They're able to get the 1 kill, but it's just not enough. It's going to be Sage taking this first point here. Gotta watch out, Tiramisu. You're getting hunted down by the Sombra. Sombra lurking in Stevenson's area. Ooh, Sombra's in a very bad spot. They teleport right on the Mega. Not sure that was the play they should be going for, but we may be seeing a swap here. So only time will tell if they do that. So Stevenson's now playing for second point. They have 5 minutes they have to whittle on down, and the Dragons are ready on the side of Russell Sage College. So with that, we're going to have to see if they use the Dragons for grab or if they just zone out the high ground. I believe we'll be seeing the latter here, because it just finds a lot of value when you're playing a poke comp and able to just pick them off one by one. There it is, going in, but Neon able to get a trade as Sage does it right back. Cynic literally alone and eliminated. Scared and alone. What a terrible place to be. We are seeing that it's going to be Stevenson that is outmanned at the moment. They do find the picks they are looking for, but they're going to have to, again, give up this space, and there's about 4 minutes still on the clock. That's not looking advantageous for them, especially when you lose Rinzer. That's going to be down a main healer. They're playing it slow, just misses the shot onto the Lucio, as they're actually able to secure the kill. Surprisingly so, I must add. It's going to be up to this EMP here. I'm calling it. EMP here is going to have to be the thing that finds the value here. Oh, Bastion able to get that kill on the Chimera. So now Stevenson finally finding their footing in the sand and going to try to hold it for as long as possible. But again, watch out. Fisto playing the angle. If you don't know, EMP does damage now. EMP is able to deal 40% damage when it hits. Uh-oh, they've been detected. They're trying to look for a play here, but Avocado Juice was immediately picked off by Wisner. So we do see that high ground's going to try to be taken here by Sage as they begin to make their push here. Fisto probably going to go for this EMP here very soon. He does. There it is. The grab came out from Stevenson, but they weren't able to find any picks. And we might lose Neon there, but Neon stays alive. So now with being down a member on the side of Sage, you're going to have to really start playing for plays. And there it goes. There's the overclock. Finds the first kill. Gets the second. Can we see a third? Oh, we're looking for the third. He's going. He's going. He's going. Can he get the Czar? Yes, sir! We gained a bit greedy here. Probably trying to look for the Lucio, but I don't think he's going to get him today. What a play. That overclocked, able to secure a triple kill against Sage. Let's take it from the eyes of Rinzer here, the hero on the side of Stevenson University. He has a nano coming up on deck. That's going to be great for either Neon or even Cynic here. You could also give it to Wisner, but he doesn't have that overclock, so probably not want to go for that. As you can see, Sage here is going immediately towards the cart. They're just going to play the low ground, but this will be at their disadvantage, as I call it here. We do see the artillery come on in, and double kill is secured by both DPS here, with Cynic following on up. The nano comes out, given to Neon. Cynic taking out Hobo, and you're left with Chimera trying to get out alive. I don't think you fight this Chimera. You just need to die and get on out. About 2 minutes left on the clock, so things aren't looking too great if you are a Sage fan. You need to start finding a bit of a different playstyle. You have a window in the bank. Let's see if you're going to take advantage of that window. You do see there is a swap over to the Cassidy as well as to the Reaper. But against this spam comp that Stevenson's giving you, probably going to be seeing the window coming on out here now over top. Reaper is going right on in. I'm not sure this is the play you'll be wanting to make, Reaper. And he knows it too. Right now, it's Sage at the deficit. Coalescence has been activated by the Mustangs, and they're getting their picks. Neon does fall, but it's really a battle of momentum here. Once you start to lose one, it all kind of crumples down like a house of cards. And now, Sage only has a minute left on the clock to try to make a play here and secure this second point. It's looking a bit dire. You can even hear McFancy Pants Robot there is not happy that the progress is being put into reverse. We do see Avocado has gone over to the Farah, so we're going to be seeing if that's going to find the value. Let's check back in on the heroes here, who are going to be looking for some initial damage and making some call-out plays. Rinzer has unfortunately dropped down, but no one follows up on him. That's bad. That is bad. You need to be able to take advantage of that, because that was opportunity at hand. We do see Stevenson's now making the push on the point. The anti comes out. It's good. The overclock has been activated here. It's finding a double kill. And they get the third. Yes, sir. Farah is the only one around that could make a touch here. Shot just misses with that railgun. I don't think they have the touch here. I could be wrong. He's going for it. Not able to get it as Stevenson smacks him down. Round one completed on Hollywood. Once again, I thank you for giving me the drinks up in chat. Woo! The comment here. That was quite a push, but not enough of one. If you want to know how far we got, let me show you here. It is thankfully outlined by the car here. This is about how far the car has gotten on the payload. So once this actually disappears, it will be left with a yellow square, kind of like the one that's painted over yonder. And they made just about that much progress, as shown there. So now it really is up to Russell Sage to hold down this site. If they are successful in doing so, they will win map number 2, which will give them a further advantage in the series of 5. So Stevenson, what are you going to do? Avocado teased a bit with the Torbjorn, but goes right over to the Hanzo. And Hobo selecting Nevermind. Again, such a tease. I was hoping to see some Zen gameplay, but we're not going to be seeing that. We are seeing no swaps on the side of Stevenson here. And they're going to go with their bread and butter, and they're feeling good about it. Trap is set, and Avocado selects the Farah. Interesting pick. We've seen value out of it before, but it was a little late on your initial attack. So let's see how they do it. Oh my, shots coming on out. Might be able to find the value. As we see our healers here able to keep the team up, but going to have to try to play it safe so they don't get picked off first. If they do, that's going to stall Stevenson, forcing them to wait. Neon going for the very aggressive push with the configuration, but not able to find any picks. Nade also no value there. What's this? Wisner trying to go toe to toe and doing so, but just missing the shot. Oh my! If not for the Zarya, he probably would have had that Pharah there. Trying to secure the kill. The sleep comes on out. They use the Amor from the Kiriko as well as the Baptiste in order to save themselves. So now Stevenson's going to have to regroup here, and they do just that. They need to find an initial pick, more than likely onto the Pharah, to get rid of that high ground advantage that's being taken away from them. Wisner trying to do just that now, going toe to toe for another game, double teamed and damaged by the push. I'm surprised that does damage. That did not do damage prior. Neon also has fallen on the side of Stevenson, so that's both DPS of the Mustangs down. We do see the swap over to the Cassidy here. Going to have to see if it's going to be the play they are looking for here, because Barrage is ready to go, as well as Tyre. It's only going to take one explosion to knock out all of Stevenson. I think Fisto is going to be the one to go for it first. A lot of just in the middle play. Neon getting the nano. There's huge value to be found as there's the shutdown, the double shutdown. Oh my word, the amount of value being found here is tremendous. Now the artillery has come on out, zones the point, and we're seeing Stevenson just take control of it all. Oh my word, that nano found the greatest value I have ever seen. Way to go, Neon. For those of you that don't know, Neon is a sub from the Valorant team. It is legal, as you will see in the rulebook if you ever wanted to check. Some people like to question it because it's odd. Not many people do it. But if you don't have all the players you always have, you can see these subs like this, and the value is just tremendous. Its aggressive playstyle just works so well. Now that Stevenson has the point, there's about 4 minutes for them to work with and counting. So they're going to have to really make this push here. High ground is currently secured by Russell Sage, and they've wasted both of their DPS ults, so they're going to have to try to make it up for here as the card continues its momentum. We do see that the Zarya has made their drop here and caught in the solo grab. Oh my word, not enough to save them, and we're looking at a snowball effect. The snowball effect is where you start to see just a kill after kill and the point not stopping as capture continues on out here. I mean, look at this. The amount of value being found here, tremendous. And the point is right there. Russell Sage really needs to start getting a touch here. Zarya very close to grab. The window comes on out. Neon able to take out Chimera. It's High Noon up on deck. Secures the kill, and there's really no one on the side of Russell Sage to contest. Stevenson wins Hollywood. That's going to tie it up here in this best of 5 series, 1-1 for both sides, as Wisner has play of the game. If I would be honest, I believe we should be having a sharpshooter here, but you got to hit all those headshots if it counts as a sharpshooter. I mean, look at this. Just a beautiful play of the game, utilizing everything in their arsenal to secure those kills. Oh my word. So with that, we're going to go into map number 3. Map number 3 is going to be a pure payload map. Welcome to Watchpoint Gibraltar, home of the Overwatch base. With this area, you're going to have to really take control of this high ground, because high ground is all over the place on Watchpoint Gibraltar. So both sides readied on up, and they're getting on into the game. We don't have time for breaks. We keep this ball rolling. Welcome. The point here of this map is a payload, as mentioned. Here's your third point, and I'll take you through it in reverse. What attackers need to do is escort the payload through the sites each time as these doors open. Each site is labeled as A, B, and C on Watchpoint Gibraltar, just to keep it easy. As you make it around each turn, you start to lose or gain high ground as an attacker or defender, depending on how well you snowball it. This map can be snowballed very hard if first point is lost by the defenders. And we do see that Stevenson's going to be defending first, while Sage is going to be on the attack here with a Sigma as their selection. Interesting. I like what I'm seeing. It's a different playstyle. And it's also a different playstyle coming out from Stevenson as they use the Diva. But other than that, not much change. So we'll see how both sides will be able to react to one another. Uh-oh, watch out. The Genji's here, and possibly Nanoblade. For those of you that are fans in the community, many of you like to call it the Sleeper Blade. However, a blade is a blade, and if you find the value, all the better. You do see that the point is starting to get its push here. And it's really just about poke at the moment. Uh-oh, look out. Fisto on the flank with the hack. Able to get out as needed. However, they get overwhelmed. They should not face a Bastion point blank. That is the one mistake you make. That is a basic thing you don't do. You don't stare down a Bastion without it being shielded. Even in Overwatch 1, it's just a death sentence. As we're seeing here, Cynic was able to get that double kill, which able to stop that payload from any further progress. We're going to have to see if they can continue to get the progress here, get this point going forward, and force Stevenson off of this high ground. Otherwise, they need to rotate to the high ground, because if they don't, it's going to work against them, and it's already. As we're seeing here, Fisto does get the hack off, but hack only does a small disruption of plays and abilities. It's very minuscule. If anything, it helps with people gain damage out and making callouts. Oh, poor Sigma here. Able to get out alive thanks to the healers, but if not them, it definitely would be hurting. We do see Stevenson has been forced off the high ground, which is great if you're on the side of Sage. Sage now is going to try to take this effect into Snowball here as we see them push. Let's check in on Rinzer, who's going to be playing through the sides. It's only going to be Cynic in the flux. Nano ready to go, and probably coming on out. It does come on out. It's on to the Bastion. Bastion's going to find value here. Alls are coming out left and right from Stevenson, but they needed them. Oh my word, no! There is no way, but it is! It happened! The point was secured! I'm not sure how it happened. It was probably from the flux, as they were able to just barely make it, despite everyone being eliminated. So with that, the only ult that's coming up online is the overclock here, and it's taking some time to build up. Watch out, Fistio's playing right above your heads and has an EMP ready to go, but Avocado Juice played a bit too aggressive for their own good and gets eliminated here. Oh, mercy, 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 please give him mercy, because Windsor is in for a rampage. Just playing on the high ground, now going to be securing this kill on the Sombra. Ooh, dead T. Stevenson has now stopped the point from making any further progress. Woo, we do see that Blade was used, but it was not nanoed by Sage College. So they still have this online. They could nano the Sombra here with this EMP. Artillery has been activated here, but an EMP does not stop it. Shots come on out. They don't find the kills, and it's going to be Fisto falling first, followed by Chimera. Watch out, Sigma's in trouble, but we're seeing that they're going to have to start backing off and live to fight another day. Or not. Stevenson's just cleaning up shop and gaining more ult charge by the seconds. I'm not sure Avocado really should have been playing there that long. Now they're staggered out on the side of Sage. That's more time wasted for this push here. And that's not what you want if you're a Sage fan. You need to start gaining some momentum here. We do see Nano is online once again. These Nano builds are just so amazingly fast. What will Sage do in response? Uh-oh, Avocado, again, a little too aggressive, and we do see even the tanks on the side of Sage here is finding some hurt. Nano does come on out for the Sigma. That'll help him, but watch out. Overclock's in effect. There's the first. Can we see a second? Yes, sir. That's both the healers. Value has been gained, found, and secured. Now it's just about cleaning up the dust. Stevenson, again, another team wipe. And what's this? Oh, I believe there was a huge miscommunication here. It was chosen. Nano was used on the Sigma, but Avocado Juice now has Blade. It's going to be a dry Blade. Unless it gets paired with a Flux and an EMP. The hack comes on out onto Fisto here. Rinzo not able to find their shot they were looking for, and now they're even down their translocator. 2 ultimates make that 3 on the side of Stevenson. Blade comes on out here. Let's see if it's finding value. He finds the first kill. Gonna get the second? Not quite. And it's only 1 that's fallen on the side of Stevenson. Nano comes out on the Tiramisu. Tiramisu able to get the kill onto Avocado Juice. And it's really just Tiramisu with Nano in hand, needing to find this value here. Stevenson's in a bit of trouble, but they're able to find the value. The DPS have been able to reclaim this push against Sage. I mean, look at this here. Wisner just now being punished for his positioning there. And Tiramisu stayed at point as long as possible. Now they are in a position for coming back, trickling on in. This trickle effect now finding its work. However, they will not C9 this again. They learned the mistake the first time. If they do it again, that's going to hurt just too much. Artillery comes on out. It's not able to find anyone, but it does zone away Sage College. And now it's just up to the Sigma to either cap the point or regroup, because there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. Great plays there from Stevenson, able to make the comeback. Sage, you need to start picking up on combos here. We do see that window is ready to go, as well as a Flux coming online. But that's about it. You need to find value out of them, because with Overclock now ready, as well as your mech coming back here, hopefully they have their bomb. They do not. It's really just the Overclock here, and that's probably what's going to get activated here. They're going to have to use that to shut down anyone who has a hope to try to make this contest here. Seeing the 1v1 here, it's been activated. Overclock's now in effect. However, Sage College has C9 the point. That completes round 1 on Watchpoint Gibraltar here. So now it's up to Stevenson to make their push and see how far they can get. Sage College, Sage College. What can I say for you? You have some good plays there. You have some good picks. But with you playing right up the middle, aggressive like, it's hurting you. It's really hurting you. You can't be playing like that so recklessly. It's foolish to think that you can just push in without watching the angles or even trying to play with the callouts there. If you don't follow up on callouts and focus fire, it's going to hurt you in the long run. With that, sides are going to have to get ready for battle here as these defenders make their way towards the high ground. While Stevenson, we do see Wisner. I'm curious about the Symmetra. They're probably going to be getting their team to the high ground of the bridge there. But you got to watch out, because Junkrat can be in a position where you can spam it right on top. Oh, Fisto, no, Fisto. See, here's something you don't do on Watchpoint Gibraltar if you're a Junkrat. Yes, you could put a trap there. No one says you can't. But you would find better value catching people off guard, like the Reaper is positioned here on the bridge. You're better to catch someone by surprise by placing their trap in the doorway there, catching one, and then spamming it down. Because look at that, here comes the TP, and now it's a fight for the high ground. Neon is in a bit of trouble there, but no one's been eliminated. Neon's getting aggressive here against Fisto. That's not a fight you want to have. But he lives through it anyway, thanks to Wisner with the off angle. Might be seeing a res come out from the Mercy here, Mr. Oboe, but they've already respawned, so the opportunity is long since passed. And now it's a fight for the high ground here. As we see Sage here is going to be not in the best spot to push them back. They need more pressure. Uh-oh, watch out. Bastion getting pushed from down below. It's a lot of damage, too much for Neon to handle. However, Stevenson is in their back line. Stevenson's just taking out what was left as they went after the Bastion. Neon was just a diversion, allowing for Stevenson to eliminate Sage College. So now they're going to have to regroup. They have a chance for a contest here. But if we see Stevenson perform the same way that Sage did, they will force them away from the point in time for it to be captured. That won't happen right away. But the overclock is in effect, as we can see here, and it's double kill. Cynic able to get 2, as well as Wisner. And now you have your Sigma here from the side of Sage. He's caught out into the open here and going to be staggered out as well. And that's about 5 minutes in counting on the board here for Stevenson to work with. And all they need to do is just get it in front of the cap for second point. Do you see everyone's position there? Let's take a look at Fisto. Can Fisto be the lone hero here? Making a very aggressive play. Gets out with his life. Do you see that now there's a Winston on the side of Sage? Sleep comes out. Oh no, Winston! Winston, you're out of position and eliminated. Neon somehow completely uncontested as they take the high ground there. And we're going to be seeing another cleanup here for Stevenson. Sage, you need to get out of there. You can't be shooting that there. Unless you win that fight there, Chimera, you've only stalled yourself out. And that's a wasted opportunity for Window. It's going to be up to this Reaper ult here. Can he find the value he's looking for? It comes on out, but so does the bomb, and it gets the elimination here. Red's coming on out, and it's good. They're able to secure that red, so that's another man on the point. If they can secure this kill, they'll finally find their footing, but they're not able to. They get traded back for their Junkrat. But Hobo able to take on Neon. The Window comes on out. Overclock now in effect, but immediately canceled. It's just Cynic. Cynic's going to be the one that gets stalled on out here by Sage, but not for long. As you can see, 3 ults are already available for Stevenson. They only used Overclock and Bomb. That's about it. Well, over on the side of Sage, they have Tire as well as Primal coming online, but Primal is really better for stalling unless you can truly juggle all of Stevenson's supports, and that's more than likely not going to happen here. Look out. Everything got used on the Bastion there as the artillery went on in. There's a trade, and Neon's actually finding the value. In fact, the point is being pushed despite Winston getting the initial pick onto the Ana of Stevenson. So it's going to be really, really hard for Sage here to try to make a recapture. What's this? Tire comes on in. Tire getting the double kill. It's clutch for Sage. Sage now finding that value. Another bomb activated? Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. We will see that the healer is here ready to rock and roll for the side of Stevenson, but they're going to have to play it space because they cannot afford to just die here. The more that Stevenson staggers, the more it builds ult charge for the side of Sage, and Sage wants that. Sage needs that ult charge to be in their favor here. Sleep comes on out but does not hit here. However, the nade does, and the damage is just pouring in. That's probably going to be 2 people eliminated. No, it's not. It's just going to be the one, but the one is enough because that's your healer. And with that, you only have a Baptiste. Baptiste is going to have to stay alive for his team as the immortality gets used, and Fisto has fallen. Now you have your slow orb coming on out, and it's just clean up shop. Mercy's the only one available. Oh no. Stevenson takes away map number 3, which puts them towards match point here in the best of 5 series. And once again, Wisner on the side of Stevenson just getting that play of the game. So sweet. Take a look at how you position yourself here, taking control of the high ground and then just clicking heads. What more is there to say? With that, we're going to be looking into map number 4, I should say, excuse me. Map number 4 is going to be a push map, if I'm not mistaken here. We're going to have to see. It is Colosseo, located in Italy. Colosseo is one of the first maps that was shown in the beta. And although people don't really like push maps, they're fine with this one. They'll take it. Nothing against it. Both sides looking to get readied on up here. Possibly. We're going to have to see here. They are ready to rock and roll. There is just this map left. If this map goes in favor of Sage, we'll be looking at a King of the Hill map as the decider. But Stevenson's going to be playing for the win here. So let's see if they can secure it as we enter the game here. And I'll show you around because what a beautiful map it is indeed. The Colosseo literally based off the Coliseum here. However, the only difference is that I believe Omnic gladiatorial fights are carried out here. Yes, it used to be human, but not anymore. Which is very interesting because gladiatorial fights between Omnics, or just humans in general, was seen as barbaric, believe it or not. So what, as you can see here, this is their flyer as they show it. If anything, it looks similar to Reinhardt there with the picture. But sadly, I don't think we'll be seeing a Reinhardt here, no matter how much I want it. In fact, we're going to be seeing a Roadhog. Interesting. I like the change, but you need to make sure you find value because you've changed from Winston to Czar to Roadhog to Sage. You're showing your map, you're showing your flexibility, and it's working. However, majority of it has been off tanks. Not a whole lot of main tanks there other than Winston, and Winston's a very strong main tank. And the meta is Zarya or D.Va there. So now it's going to be brawl for brawl. The only difference is that the brawly is not really a brawl over on the side of Sage. It's more of a poke here. So let's see how they are going to meet Stevenson. Meet Steve. I don't believe that's his name, but that is what I call the bot here in the center who's going to be pushing the barricades. Whoever gets the barricade pushed the farthest or to the very end of the enemy spawn wins the map. And the point goes in control first over to Sage. Cynic is caught out. However, that nade is able to find value. And now Stevenson's going to be cleaning up shop here. The blade does come on out against Stevenson with that dash, but it's not enough. I mean, you're dealing with lasers, suction decay, as well as just like AoE damage. AoE damage is area of effect. So it doesn't have to hit the user directly like a bullet or a laser. It just has to hit their surrounding area. And now Stevenson is in control of the bot. No swaps coming on out, but we do see that Avocado Juice does have a blade coming up here. And if they can get it ready to go, it's going to be great advantage for them. However, Fisto does fall first. And we are seeing that it's looking quite dire for the side of Sage as double kill comes on out. First kill coming on out against Stevenson there. That's value to be found, but is it enough? I doubt it. As we're seeing, it's just a Kiriko and a Roadhog that are stuck in the room, and the Hog has been anti. That's not much to live through. Fisto has changed over to the Junkrat and does keep 30% ult charge because that is what all heroes do now when they swap. Picks are coming on out here, and the value is being found by Sage as they push Stevenson on back. But you gotta look, Rinzer is staying alive through everything. I jinxed it, of course. Double kill with the Ghost Blade. Coming on out, taking out both supports, and securing the kill triple onto Cynic. But that's only just starting to get the bops to push the barricade towards Stevenson's spawn. Stevenson has quite literally all ults, or almost all, coming online here. Neon, Rinzer, Wisner. We're probably going to either see a Nano come onto the Bastion or onto the Overclock. Artillery has been activated here, and it is finding no shots. Nano comes out though, and it's going to be making the space they are looking for. There's the first kill, thanks to Cynic, and now Overclock's been activated here. We are seeing that Sage is going to have to back up here. They are men of 3, make that 2. Trying to get the teleport out there does successfully, but not enough of a cooldown to really teleport out once more. And the bot moves fast. If the bot does not have a barricade to push, look how fast he just jogs his way on over to keep it going. It loves to be working out. Instead of fighting, just push. His favorite motto. We do see the Tsukimo. I completely butchered that. But grab comes on out as well as Tire. Tire gets destroyed immediately. Neon does fall, but the value is found for Stevenson. Oh, Rinzer's going to be feeling that one in the morning. As Stevenson's going to have to retreat here. If they get a pick against Sage, that would be very, very advantageous for them, but probably not going to be happening here. As we see that Sage is going to be making their push on up. Looking to try to make a deflect, but not on the one they were looking for there, as the deflect finds nothing. We do see that Cynic is going to be contesting this point with the help of Wisner. Blade coming on out, trying to find the value, but he is in dire straits as Stevenson just cleans up shop. The ante comes out, and there's no chance for Hog to live through it. Oh, Moira not able to get out, trying to use the movement that the ability provides, but both heroes are just going to have to die and regroup. And now Fisto has swapped over to the Reaper. A lot of swaps coming out from Russell Sage. And I'm not sure that's what they need to be doing. Uh-oh, Artillery looking to find some good marks. He has one shot left. Does it find a mark? It does some damage, but not enough. The bubble just blocks anything coming on in. Oh, look out. The ante finds value, and Fisto falls once more. Now we do see that the Zarya on the side of Russell Sage has been forced back towards around the corner, but the advantage is still in favor of Stevenson here. It's really just two heroes versus two heroes, DPS, and a tank on the side of Stevenson as Stevenson continues their ruthless aggression. The point is still under contest. However, it has been captured. So that's going to be allowing for farther, closer spawn for Stevenson. We do see that we're on the Zarya now. We've been on the Zarya. I'm only just saying it now because going to be seeing them start to make their push here. The archway's coming on out, which allows for a haste ability as the Reaper takes out the enemies. Uh-oh, look out, overclocking effect. There's the first. Can we find a second? Yes, sir. Can we find a third? Not quite. Gonna have to really play your distance here and get the heck out of dodge. It was a very, very admirable attempt, but two will have to do. It does stagger out some of the players, and until that bot crosses the centerfold here, Stevenson has the closer spawn. They just lost it now, but everyone's already here. So the momentum could be taken in favor of Stevenson right now. Fisto does not have the fade, or Wraith I should say, to get out of there. So he's the first to fall. We do see Blade as well as Grab ready to rock and roll. So we're probably going to be seeing this Grab as well as Carloson's coming on out. It's an ult fest here, folks. And my word is Stevenson eating it up. Not a team kill, but of course not. Reaper staying in spawn waiting. What a cleanup. And Neon literally still has another ult ready to go here. Going to see another artillery barrage coming on out as Wisner finds the first pick onto Kiriko. Here we go. Looking for some shots. First one, no dice. Second, not a one last. Can he get the value? Yes, sir! There is a confirmed hit. So now Stevenson's going to take advantage of the pick and make some space. Overclock now in effect once again. My word, these DPS on the side of the Mustangs really are showing what they got here. They just built it up extraordinarily fast, as we're going to be seeing oh my word, the laser is doing all the damage. Fisto does not use his blood Death Blossom, and that's really going to be detrimental to them, as Stevenson's here is just going to take the point for free. Unless Zarya makes a touch here, there's no shot for them. And with that, Stevenson secures map number 3. That's going to be it here for us tonight, folks. Thank you so much for coming out. Be sure to vote for MVP because we are playing the interview them, because Tiramisu with the play of the game. Check it on out. Thanks to this close spawn and the stall out, the Coalescence found the biggest value ever, keeping the team up through all the damage and securing all the kills as well. Me, oh my, what a game tonight. So happy to have that there, but remember folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this vote. Alrighty then, folks. Welcome on back. You all have voted here tonight on who your MVPs are. Unfortunately, they cannot come in person, but we will be able to hear them over the VC here once they join on in. Our two people tonight for MVP here is going to be Tiramisu and Rinzer, and here they are now. Welcome, boys!
How's it going? How's it going?
Great match here tonight from you two. I mean, what a spectacle we had. So I have some questions here for you if you guys are willing to answer them.
Perfect, of course.
Okay.
So, for just Rinzer and Wisner here, or not Wisner, excuse me. Gosh, my mind is a mess. Rinzer and Tiramisu. Yes, the rest of the team members are here, but the questions are going to be meant just for our two healers of tonight, I should mention. It's amazing that you guys got the tie up there. So, what was your guys' game plan going into this? I mean, literally, we know that we're down to subs here, but this looked like a completely different Overwatch that you guys were able to perform. How did it feel to make this adjustment?
Okay, I'll start. We were gonna put me on Lucio at first, so last night we practiced the scrim the whole night with Lucio. I didn't even touch Ana. We were just talking about going through with Lucio and Moira, using that role comp with Cynic on Zarya. So we were just gonna go fast. We were going hard, but halfway through, I believe it was Nepal, we realized that we were not even using speed. We're not using it effectively, so he put me on Ana, and I just got my Ana is 100 times better than any other support character I can ever play. I have the shots down, I have the antis down, I have the sleeps down. It's probably my best. I mean, it is my best character. But once we played right, we had the ults going on to Neon. We had the amps going to Neon and Wisner, and Stunty played his game as Moira, and I'll let him finish the rest, Stunty.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool getting in here, just trying some stuff out. And like you had mentioned, it wasn't like, our main team had subbed me in because I didn't play in the last one. And it was nice synergizing with the team. I think it all went well. Using Moira just felt at home because I practiced her the most. Just being able to keep the team up was kind of the goal. And looks like we did it.
Yeah, you definitely did it. In fact, the amount of times I saw both of you gain Dove, it was criminal. In fact, every time, even if you were traded, you guys got the eliminations. Was it call-outs? Was it just trust? How did you guys manage to do that?
The sleep dart ability is probably one of the best in the game for getting Dove. On Gibraltar, I don't know if you caught it, but
I definitely did.
The Winston and the Genji, they really wanted me, and they kept on trying to come to me and Stunty. Every time I would, with Cynic on Diva, every time that I would get Dove, I always knew my friends were, like, my teammates were coming, they got my back. I'd have Stunty come with a heal orb, and I have Cynic come with a D-Matrix, and we had everything coming out. We had the peeling, it was great. But that sleep dart is killer, man. And with that Winston trying to come over on top of us, with just the sleep dart puts him down, and we're able to all converge on him. Same with the Genji, it's the same stuff. We just have to make sure that we get those sleep darts and those antis out when we're getting Dove like that.
Yep, most definitely.
Thank you, Stunty, for keeping me alive.
That was a good follow-up play by Stunty there. And last question, do any of you have any shout-outs that you want to make mention before I send you on off?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll go first. Shout out to Hayden and shout out to Dan. They're my #1 best friends, biggest fans in this stuff. They watch every single one of my games. They are there for me back to back. They watch my highlights. I see them in my DMs blowing my stuff up when I'm going off in a game. And I love you guys. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. And let's win again.
That's right.
Let's ride.
And as for you, Tiramisu, aka Stunty.
I'd like to shout out my fiance. She's actually here next to me, showing me some support. You for the casting. Nice little W on top of the cake. Shout out the team going out there getting that W. Everybody just doing their best. I like it.
That's great to hear. Well, thank you so much for a great game, as well as coming on out. We hope to see you guys again next week victorious.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's going to end it for us here tonight on the Stevenson broadcast. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. do note that we are planning to switch these streams over to a main Stevenson Esports channel. When we do, I will be making announcements. I'll try to make posters for it. You'll see it on campus around Rockland, or just